What's good, guys? This is JB Trades. This week, we're gonna do a little daily recap. Let's just look at today. There was no news, right? So looking a little decent, see what the trade and shit. And then, so if we just look at the 1 hour before, yeah, let me take out this chart. So does it look all cluttered, right? Okay. Okay, 15-minute. So as you see right here, there's a lot of low resistant liquidity on Asian, in which London swept. I want to say really London swept. I mean, this right here kind of swept it all. But then when all these lows were swept, and there was a gap right here in which London filled this gap. And I was thinking it was a continuation. But as you see right here, there was a lot of low resistant liquidity. So I thought it would be a good idea to go short just to get those low resistant liquidity. Would be like a quick trade. So I can show you how I entered that, right? So like the one thing too is like not the brightest idea is like there was no liquidity sweep, which I should have waited, but we'll get into it. So which the number structure, right? All right, breaker structure right here. And then there's a fair value gap right here. Don't mind the mess of the charts and shit. Let me go full screen on this. Right. Which filled right here. And when I entered, I entered right here. Like on a candle closure. And then I put my stop loss like right here, and then I targeted on these low resistant liquidity, which I got stopped, right? So I just waited a little bit to see if there's any confluences, or I was just gonna get out the chart, respectfully. So now let's like delete this. But then I realized, why did I realize? So we look right here in 5 minute, right here, liquidity sweep right here. Scale down on the 1 minute. One thing this is why in trading, you got to really pay attention. Because look, I'm going to explain to y'all. So I entered right here. It was a breaker structure to the upside. There was no fair value gap. Kind of, because there was a 5 minute, 1 minute fair value gap was filled here. And then there was a breaker structure. And then I entered off of equilibrium. Right here, equilibrium. And then which I went long. But I got stopped out. Why? So if we look right here, this was a breaker block, which I should have looked closely, because after I got stopped out, I really analyzed it, and I was like, oh my god, there's just no way I didn't catch this. So look, fair value gap got filled, and the breaker block was filled, which I didn't realize. Because look, oh my god, if I didn't trade from here and just waited a little more patience, this is what I would have done. Entered right there from the wick in the breaker. And then take profit right here. Take profit 1 right here, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Look at that, right? Which would have put me up. But that's besides the point. We live, we learn. I lost today, I learned. What I really learned is to pay more attention. That's what happened. Yeah, honestly, because I'm like, if I keep looking at it right now, like it wasn't the brightest idea going short, because like my trading plan, my confluence is really liquidity sweep, breaker structure, fair value gap, equilibrium, or order block or breaker block. I'm still in the midst of SMT diversions. Like, I know about it, and I want to like learn a little bit more, to actually implement it. But that's a whole nother day. But and one thing too is like I don't have to trade every day. Every day's it won't be the smartest idea. I would say every other day or at least like 2 days a week if it's only A plus setup, right? And so I will be bouncing back, and we will be up. But yeah, let's just look for tomorrow. Maybe not. It's more toward maybe now. I'm not gonna trade. Why? Because there's some high impact news, CPI. Let's look at Wednesday, PPI. Thursday got some news. Friday's not. Friday's all right, but it's gonna be very volatile. But unfortunately, I got stopped out. And what happens? I really learned. I journaled. I really consider it, but it's good though. I got stopped out. I really learned. What really taught me today was like really pay attention and really have more of that patience. Because imagine this would have been like a 400 because I was risking only one contract for each, right? One contract. And so if that take profit was hit, it would have been like around 400. But imagine I entered here, it would have been more. But I've learned, and I'm going to carry on. I'm going to keep working hard, keep studying, keep actually working in the charts. Road toward cake. I hope you guys enjoy. This is JB Trades. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment. That'll help out a lot. Hope y'all enjoy. Take it easy.